Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our group 2 will present our subject, which is Electric Power System DAE 22402. Our title is Hydroelectric Power Plant. Before we start to present our slide, I would like to introduce my team member. First is Idiana Batrisha binti Nofauzi AA 250753. Second is Kairina Hazira binti Muhammad Rosidi AA 251669. Third is Diana Usna binti Mazlan AA 251255. And fourth is Fatin Noor Zahira binti Zunu Wanas AA 251373. And fifth is Tamilarsi anak perempuan Saminadan AA 250176. And last is me. It is Biswap AA 251163. Okay, for our introduction, I would like to explain what is hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power is renewable energy generate clean electricity by capturing the natural power of moving water, released on the hydrological cycle as water is naturally replenished by rainfall. Power massive mega project like China, Three Gorges Dam and Bakun in Malaysia, Bakun Dam. For China Three Gorges Dam, the power is 22,500 megawatt. For Malaysia, Bakun Dam is 2,400 megawatt.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Liana Husna binti Mazlan. My matrix number is AA251255. So for this figure shows the energy conversion process in a hydroelectric power plant. First, water is stored in the reservoir at a high elevation, giving it potential energy. Next, when the water is released throughout the penstock, it flows rapidly towards the turbine. At this stage, the potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. Then, the flowing water rotates the turbine, converting kinetic energy into mechanical energy. After that, the rotating turbine drives the generator, where mechanical energy convert to electrical energy. And the last one is the generated electricity is transmitted throughout the transmission line and distributed to homes and industry. So for this figure shows the main component of a hydroelectric power plant. First, the reservoir stores water while the dam hold it back. The intake control the water entering the penstock. And then the flowing water rotates the turbine, which drive the generator to produce electricity. The transformer increase the voltage before the electricity is transmitted through the transmission lines. Finally, the water flows back to the river through the tail race.
So for this slide, classification renewable versus conventional. So on the left are renewable energy source which are naturally replenish and are more environmental friendly. First is solar energy, which convert sunlight into electricity using solar panel. It is clean, renewable, and produce no direct greenhouse gas emissions. Next is wind, where wind turbines generate electricity. It is also renewable and environmentally friendly, but its perform depends on wind availability. Third is geothermal, which use heat from beneath the Earth's surface. It provides a continuous power supply and produces very low greenhouse gas emission. Lastly, biomass. Energy is produced from organic material and agriculture waste. It can generate heat and electricity, and it considered renewable when managed sustainable. On the right, conventional energy source, which mainly rely on finite resource. Coal is widely used for electricity generation, but it produces high carbon dioxide emission and it is a non-renewable resource. Crude oil is mainly used for transportation and industry. Since it is a finite fossil fuel, it also contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. Natural gas is another fossil fuel. Although it produces lower emissions than coal, it is still non-renewable and releases methane and carbon dioxide. Finally, nuclear generate electricity dot uranium fission. It has low operation carbon ni- emissions, but it is produce radioactive waste and release on a infinite fuel source. In conclusion, renewable energy sources are more sustainable and environmentally friendly, while conventional energy sources are still widely used but have greater environmental impact and are limited in supply.
My name is Fatina Zahira binti Junanas. My matrix number is AA251373. Today I want to talk about site location analysis. The selection of the a suitable site of the initial of and to ensure the technical feasibility, economic viability and the long-term sustainability of the hydropower project. The following analysis identified the three existing hydropower plants and explain why each location was selected based on the geographical. The three hydropower that we selected is the Bakun Power Station in Sarawak, Malaysia, Three Gorges Dam, Hubei Province in China, and Itaipu Hydroelectric Power Plant, Brazil, Paraguay border. Next is the Bakun Power Station. So Bakun Power Station is located in Sebalui River Balaga, Sarawak, Malaysia. The capacity the water is 2,400 megawatt. The reason for the site selection is because of the high annual rainfall provide a continued water supply. The large river catchment area ensure stable reservoir storage. Mountainous terrain create a higher hydraulic head for the efficient electricity generation. The next is strong geological foundation suitable for a large dam construction. Next is relative low pollution density, reduce rec- relocation impact. For the professional opinion, the geographical condition of the Sarawak make a Bakun an ideal location for the large-scale hydropower station. Next, the combination of the abundant water resources and suitable topography enable efficient reliability and sustainability electricity production. The second one is the third Georges Dam, Hubei province in China. So it built on the Yangtze River. one of the largest river. It high river flow and the step valley provide the excellently condition for a large dam and reservoir. Besides generating the electric, it also help to control the floating and support the river nitrification. Overall, the geographic uh, characteristic make it one of the best location for the large scale hydropower generation. The last hydropower station is the Itaipu Hydroelectric Power Plant, Brazil Paraguay border. So the location is in the Parana River between the Brazil and Paraguay. Paraguay. The capacity is 14,000 megawatt. So the reason of the site's selection is consist the high river discharge throughout the year, suitable retrain or for constructing a large dam and reservoir, extensive catchment area ensure a reliable water supply, strategic international location along the electricity sharing between Brazil and Paraguay. For next for the professional opinion, the location support efficient power generation and stringent in the energy security. Next, the excellent natural resources and geography make Itaipu one of the world's most successful hydropower project.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karina Azira binti Muhammad Rosli. My matric number is AA251669. Now I will explain the technical advantages and disadvantages of hydropower generation. The first advantage is high efficiency. Hydropower is one of the most efficient method of generating electricity because it can convert up to 90% of water energy into electrical energy. This means less energy is waste compared to many other power generation technologies. The second advantage is renewable energy. Hydropower use water which is naturally renewed through the water cycle. As long as there is rainfall, it can continue generating electricity for many years without depleting natural resource. The third advantage is no air pollution. During the operation, unlike coal or natural gas power plant, hydropower does not burn fossil fuels. Therefore, it does not release harmful gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, or nitrogen dioxide while generating electricity. Next, now let's move on the disadvantages. The first disadvantages is the high initial cost. Building a hydropower plant is expensive because it requires dams, turbines, and other equipment. The second disadvantage is depends on water availability. If there is less rainfall or those less electricity can be generated. The last advantages is limited suitable location. Hydropower plant can only be built in place with enough water, suitable land, and stable ground. That's all for the technical advantages and disadvantages.
Hi and a very good afternoon. So this slide presents a detailed environmental impact analysis of hydropower generation. Overall, hydropower offers a significant environmental benefit, but it also has some ecological challenges that need to be managed. So first we're going to look into the positive impact. The first benefit is reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Unlike coal or natural gas power plants, Hydropower generates electricity without burning fossil fuels. As a result, it produces very low carbon dioxide and other harmful emissions, making it an important renewable energy source that supports climate change mitigation and clean energy goals. The second benefit is improving air quality. Since there is no fossil combustion during operation, hydropower does not release smoke or heat or any harmful pollutants into the atmosphere. This helps reduce air pollution, lowers respiratory health risks, and minimizes environmental problems such as acid rains. So next we're going to look into the negative impacts. So one major issue is the distribution of aquatic ecosystem. The construction of dams blocks fish migration and breeding routes, changes the natural free river flow, and affects water temperature and oxygen levels. These changes can reduce aquatic biodiversity even when mitigation measures are implemented. Another concern is changes in water quality. Reservoirs slow down the movement of water, allowing sediments to accumulate. This can reduce dissolved oxygen levels, encourage algae growth, and affect both aquatic life and sustainability of water for human use. In conclusion, hydropower is a clean and low carbon source that electricity contributes in sustainable energy development. However, its environmental impacts on the river ecosystem and water quality must be very carefully managed through a proper dam design, environmental monitoring, and conservation measures to ensure long term sustainability. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Edina Batisha binti Nafauzi, AA 250753, and my part is Sustainability Outlook. So, proper management and regular maintenance are very important to ensure that this power plant continues to operate efficiently. So, first we have sediment management. Over time, sand and silt can build up in the reservoir, reducing water storage and affecting electricity generation. The plant uses scour outlets and flushing gates to remove the sediment, keeping the penstocks clean so water flows smoothly to the turbines. Then we have Industry 4.0 technologies. Modern hydroelectric plants use sensor, AI and robotic inspections to monitor the dam and equipment. These technologies detect problems early, making the plant safer and more reliable. Then we have improving efficiency. Older turbines and generators can be upgraded with modern technology to produce more electricity without using extra water. These improve efficiency while conserving natural resources. Then professional ethics. These are very important in the operation of a hydroelectric power plant. Engineers and plant operators have the responsibilities to ensure that electricity generated safely while protecting people and environment. So first we have public safety. Engineers must regularly inspect the dam and equipment to ensure they are safe. Regular maintenance help prevent accidents and protect communities living downstream. Then environmental protection. The plan must follow EIA requirements and reduce environmental impacts. For example, environmental flow protects river ecosystem, while fish ladders help fish move safely through the river. Then we have welfare of local communities. People affected by the project should receive fair compensation and be treated with respect. The company should also provide job opportunities and maintain good communication with the local community. In conclusion, hydroelectric power is a reliable and sustainable source of clean energy. With proper maintenance, hydropower plants can operate efficiently for many years. By prioritizing public safety and environmental protection, hydropower can provide a sustainable energy for future generations. That's all from us. Thank you.